It was like the media only identified Kim Porter as his baby mama, or Diddy's ex, or his on and off again girlfriend. They denied, well, to me, it seems like they denied Kim Porter her own unique identity. Hello, thank you guys for returning. New listeners, you're welcome and thank you. So let's move forward. As I said initially in the video, I said it seemed like Kim Porter never had the ability to present her own identity to the public. It was like, or she didn't care for the public to see her true identity. It's sad that, the main thing that I used to hear bloggers and vloggers talk about how they despised the way it appeared Sean Combs treated her. They said it looked like he treated her like a welcome mat. Like, she acted as if she had no backbone. Then you see her at an event on his arms after they supposedly had broken up, or she make a grand entrance to another event alone, but still looking stunning, gorgeous. Other than that, I really didn't see or hear Kim. She didn't do a lot of interviews. Trust me, you didn't see her doing a lot of interviews, whether it was video or in a publication. So you rarely saw her doing this.
And most recently, promoting her new book, The Rock and Roll of Hip Hop.
I wanted to present something beautiful and package it, something to showcase hip hop for all the greatness that it's given this culture.
So,
hey, what's up, y'all? We interrupt your browsing for this emergency announcement. This is my girl, Kim, my lovely girlfriend, KP. I was noticing. I was like, baby, you're kind of big. Why are you so big? But not in a way that, she big that would upset her. And I'm just saying, like, she looked kind of big for the amount of months she is. So we went to the doctor. And guess what? Your boy Diddy is a champion. And I'm having twins. It is official. Yes, two more Combses. 2. See that? Silky, smooth, cocoa butter skin. May God bless them. Thank y'all for your support. Woo! And I feel great today.
Okay, I am doing this video on a lighter note, the brighter side of things. But honestly, when I saw that clip, I couldn't help but to think about the 9-month pregnancy ritual thing. Yeah, let's carry on. I did a lot of digging, trying to find some kind of video interview of Miss Porter. It was more difficult than looking for the metaphoric needle in a haystack. I mean, nothing. But what I did find was much appreciated. It was nice hearing her express things near and dear to her. I even found an interview where someone else expressed their offense about how Porter was referenced. The writer said they were seething. I grew more offended as I continued to scroll. This slight felt personal. What she was talking about was how they always refer to Kim Porter as Diddy's ex, or on and on. She was just like an enigma. Just something like you saw, but she might as well have been a billboard poster or something. They went on to say that they dated. She said, I dated influential men and was once married to a man who was prominent in our community. I understand what it's like to live in the shadows of the man you love, trying to swallow the indignities that come with being the one who is not in the spotlight. That sums it up pretty much. She was in his spotlight, no matter what kind of person he is, good or bad, or she was always in his spotlight. I found an interview Kim Porter did in 2007 talking about how she felt betrayed by Sean Combs. Kim Porter, who for more than a decade was in an on again, off again relationship with Sean Diddy Combs, is coming clean with the dissolution of their romance, saying his philandering was just one of the reasons for their breakup in July. As a black woman, we sacrifice, Porter 36 tells Essence magazine for its October issue. We stand by our man through thick and thin, through whatever. But if you feel like maybe I am getting the short end of the stick, that's when a change has to take place. Porter's rudest awakening in all her years with Combs, 37, took place last year when she was pregnant with the couple's twin daughters, who were born December the 21st. That was when a girlfriend informed her that Combs had recently fathered a baby with another woman. I wasn't even coming from the place of who, what, why, Porter tells the magazine. I laid low and did what women do. I did my background work, collected information about the other woman, but I wasn't even on it like that because I was pregnant, and what was bubbling inside me was a blessing from God. I couldn't let my energy be on that. I didn't have time for any drama, trauma, and bull. As Porter was to learn, the other baby was born 5 months before Porter and Combs' twins arrived. The mother was Sarah Chapman, 33, who lives in Atlanta, worked in fashion, and knew Combs for several years, her attorney tells Essence. A Combs' behavior, says Porter, is not an original script. He's not the first man who's cheated. He's not the first man who's had a baby outside of his relationship. He's not the originator of this. But at this point in my life, I have girls now. It's a different program. Porter expresses regret that she didn't first hear about the other child directly from Combs, who declined to speak to Essence for the article and did not return calls from people for comment. I would have preferred to find out from him because that's a man, she says. I know it's hard for anyone to say to their significant other, I've gotten into some S and I got a baby on the way. But men do get caught up in things. I'm not naive to that. Still, there's a right and a wrong way to handle it. Because most of all, we were friends. Even if I couldn't have understood it as a woman, I would have understood it as a friend. Ultimately, Combs did approach Porter with the news, but it was after the twins were born, she says. He told me that he may have gotten himself in a situation and he may have fathered another child outside the relationship. And I said, really? Well, I already knew. I'm glad you decided to be a man, recalls Porter. I was like, dude, this is so whack. I can't even respect you right now. And for me, once the respect is gone, I'm not even listening to you. But as things finally played out, she says her choice to leave Diddy was simply because the relationship was not working for her. I'm a Southern girl and my home life is numero uno, she says. I wasn't waking up feeling happy. There's no other way for me to articulate it other than a feeling. I just wasn't feeling it. That's why I had to leave. And then when you hear this article that was written, I believe it was 2007, and then you hear all these things that are coming out that's being exposed, it's like, wow. They know how to let you know what they want you to know, right? Okay, so we learned about some dark things that took place in Kim's life and Diddy's life and whoever else was involved. So I thought I would like this actually, even though it was dark and it was disturbing, it actually made me just want to know her more, just get to know her outside of being Diddy's ex or the mother of his children. So I found this book on Amazon that supposedly details her life, not Sean Combs' baby mama or Sean Combs, the mother of Sean Combs' children. It's supposed to talk about her. I don't know how true it is. Like I said, I did some kind of extensive research to learn more about Kim Porter. I saw a sprinkle of magazine interviews, articles about her, and a few videos where she was actually talking. I showed you those already. So I'm learning as you guys learn. So if you hear something, if you guys know a little bit more about her than me, or you guys knew her personally and you hear something as incorrect, don't come for me like that. I'm just trying to share content to you guys. So let's continue. Her early life and ambitions, from Columbus to the spotlight. Kim Porter's story began in Columbus, Georgia, a small town where faith, family, and hard work were guiding principles. Born on December 15, 1970, Kim grew up surrounded by love and support, primarily from her mother, Sarah Porter, who instilled in her a sense of resilience and ambition. From a young age, Kim dreamed big, often expressing her desire to move beyond the boundaries of her hometown. Kim was radiant and beautiful, but the people who knew her were more taken by Kim's quiet determination. For a girl in a small town, she wasn't content with a simple life. Modeling for her was not just about beauty, but about breaking barriers and creating opportunities. As a young black woman growing up in the 80s, Kim knew that the path to success would not be easy. The fashion industry was often unwelcoming to women of color, but Kim possessed a unique blend of humility and confidence that carried her forward. After graduating from Columbus High School in 1988, Kim moved to Atlanta in search of opportunities. There, she began making connections in fashion and entertainment, but quickly realized that her dreams required a bigger stage. With little more than ambition and faith, she took the leap to New York City, the heart of the fashion world. Life in New York was overwhelming, but Kim thrived. Her hard work paid off, and soon she began booking modeling jobs, her face appearing in major magazines and on runways. Kim had made it, and she had transformed her dreams into reality, moving from a small town girl to a rising star in the fashion industry. Yet, as she built her career, Kim remained true to her roots, never forgetting values that had shaped her along the way. At the heart of Kim's life was her ability to love deeply and endure gracefully. Though the world saw her as a model or the partner of a famous man, those who knew her intimately understood that Kim's greatest strength lay in her capacity to love fiercely, whether it was her children, family, or friends. Kim's role as a mother was central to who she was. She adored her 4 children and devoted herself fully to raising them. Motherhood was not just a duty for Kim, but a profound privilege. Despite the demands of her career, she always put her children first, raising them the same values of humility, strength, and perseverance that had guided her life. Her relationship with Diddy was a complex love story filled with passion, challenges, and personal growth. From the moment they met, their connection was undeniable, but their journey together was far from perfect. Through breakup, reconciliations, and co-parenting, Kim's strength shone through. Even when her romantic relationship ended, she remained a steady presence in Diddy's life, supporting him as a friend and co-parent. Their bond transcended romance, rooted in mutual respect and shared experiences. Being in the public eye meant navigating life under constant scrutiny. The tabloids thrived on rumors of betrayal, infidelity, and scandals surrounding Kim and Diddy's relationship. But Kim chose silence over confrontation, allowing her actions and strength to speak louder than words. She knew that public gossip couldn't define her, and she focused on protecting her children from the chaos of fame. Now, I know some people are listening to this as I am. I'm listening as I read. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what's being exposed about Diddy, what kind of person he is, allegedly, what he's done to people he was romantic with and people, friends, business relationships. It's like, yeah, they're painting a very nice picture, this book. Okay, let's go on. Through every challenge, whether it was personal, betrayal, or public judgment, Kim carried herself with grace and dignity. She did not allow hardship to break her spirit. Instead, she channeled her experiences into strength, becoming an example of resilience and self-worth for those around her. Despite the public's tendency to define Kim by her relationship with Diddy, she was determined to create a life of her own. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say it's like they kind of refused to let her have her own identity, or she didn't mind not having her own identity outside of Diddy? Let's continue. Kim pursued her career with passion, not as an accessory to someone else's success, but as a woman standing on her own. She worked not only as a model, but also explored acting and other creative avenues, also striving to express her individuality in meaningful ways. Her ability to maintain her sense of self while navigating the demands of fame was one of her most admirable qualities. Kim refused to be overshadowed by anyone, building a life that reflected her inner strength and personal ambitions. Kim Porter's life was a testament to the power of love, strength, and resilience. In every role she played as a mother, partner, friend, and professional, Kim exemplified what it meant to rise above challenges and live with purpose. She didn't just survive the hardships of fame, she thrived despite them, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire. So let's move on to part 1, Rise to Fame. And as I said, this is a book I discovered, so I don't know how true or false it is, but so far it's starting off painting, a nice picture of her, and I'm trying to move away from, the dark things that we recently learned about, and just, try to get to know her, so to speak, through this book. And, yeah. From the pictures I've seen of her, the modeling pictures and pictures of her being out with her family and friends or whatever, she seemed like she would have been, a really cool person to see her, transform into being an older, sophisticated woman with children and grandchildren, Let's go on. New York City, embracing the challenge. Arriving in New York was both exhilarating and intimidating. The city with its towering skyscrapers and endless energy was a far cry from Columbus. Kim arrived with nothing but her dreams and a few savings and the values her mother had taught her. She knew she had to work harder than ever if she wanted to stand out in the competitive world of fashion. In New York, Kim quickly discovered that breaking into modeling required more than just beauty. The city was unforgiving as it was glamorous. The fashion industry was fiercely competitive, filled with countless aspiring models vying for the same opportunities. Casting calls were grueling, and rejection was part of the process. But Kim approached each opportunity with grace and determination, knowing that every no brought her closer to a yes. She took on part-time jobs to support herself while attending auditions and casting calls, often spending long days traveling across the city. Kim's willingness to hustle and her unyielding belief in herself began to open doors. She understood the importance of networking and began to build connections within the industry. Photographers and designers noticed her, drawn to both her stunning looks and the confidence she radiated. After months of hard work and persistence, Kim secured representation with a modeling agency, a turning point in her career. The new opportunity gave her access to more significant jobs, including runway shows, photo shoots, and magazine spreads. Kim's breakthrough came when she was featured in a notable fashion magazine. Her image captured the attention of industry insiders, and she began to gain momentum as a rising star in the modeling world. With each success, Kim's confidence grew and she continued to hone her craft, taking acting and modeling classes to refine her skills. Though the fashion industry was still grappling with issues of diversity and representation, Kim refused to let those challenges discourage her. She embraced her identity as a black woman in an industry that often marginalized women of color, determined to make her mark and pave the way for others. Though Kim experienced many success, her journey was not without challenges. The pressure to conform to industry standards weighed heavily on her, and the constant hustle of modeling life could be exhausting. However, Kim's ability to stay resilient in the face of setbacks set her apart. She encountered rejection and obstacles along the way, but each challenge only strengthened her resolve. Kim knew that her worth was not defined by the opinions of others. Her strength came from within. Her experiences in New York were a test of character, and with each hurdle she overcame, Kim became more confident in her ability to create the life she had always envisioned. Kim's journey became more than being just about personal ambition. She was on a mission to challenge the status quo and make space for other women like her. Knowing full well the importance of representation, she worked hard to ensure that her success could inspire others. Her rise in the modeling world was a statement of courage, showing that black women belonged in high fashion and that their voices and beauty deserved recognition. Kim Porter's journey from Columbus, Georgia to the heights of New York fashion was a testament to the power of dreams, hard work, and perseverance. She had outlived the young girl from a small southern town. Now she was a model, an artist, and a trailblazer. Her journey was only just beginning, but one thing was clear. Kim Porter was destined for greatness. With each step forward, she moved closer to fulfilling the dreams she had nurtured since childhood, proving that no dream was too big for the girl from Georgia. You know what I believe? I believe she was strong in certain areas. And then when it came to this guy, Diddy Sean Combs, it appeared that she wasn't. But some people keep reminding me that, this man had mental manipulations at play, and then dabbling in witchcraft or full blown into witchcraft. That, witchcraft is the practice of manipulating people's free will. So if he was doing that with her, that was a reason why. That was one of the reasons why she stayed. And then, the lure of fame and fortune and the spotlight, that was another reason too. Let's go on. Chapter 2, The World of High Fashion, Kim Porter's Breakthrough in Modeling. Kim's career took off when elite model management recognized her potential, providing her with access to a network of industry professionals and new opportunities. One of her first major assignments was a campaign for a well-known brand. Her beauty and versatility were showcased on a massive platform, helping her gain recognition within the fashion world. The success of her early photos caught the attention of influential editors and photographers, building momentum for her career. Following this, Kim was invited to walk the runway at New York Fashion Week. It was a critical platform for any aspiring model and could make or break careers. But Kim was born for the challenge. Her grace and poise on the catwalk made an immediate impact, capturing the interest of designers who began requesting her for their shows. As her reputation grew, Kim became known for bringing life to the designs she wore, combining elegance with strength in a way that resonated with the audience and designers alike. She was every designer's dream come to life. As she walked the catwalk, she embodied the essence of high fashion, showing off her innate sense of style and poise. Her presence on the runway established her as a sought-after talent, and with each opportunity, her influence within the fashion industry expanded. This breakthrough marked a turning point in Kim's career, propelling her from emerging talent to a rising star in high fashion, setting the stage for the lasting impact she would have on the industry. Diverse opportunities. As her profile grew, Kim began to diversify her modeling portfolio, branching out into various areas of the fashion world. She participated in campaigns for beauty brands, showcasing makeup and skincare products that highlighted her stunning features. Kim's versatility allowed her to adapt to different styles, whether it was high fashion, editorial shoots, commercial modeling, or promotional events, making her an appealing choice for a wide range of brands. She appeared on the cover of Glamour, Cosmopolitan, representing notable brands like Tommy Hilfiger. Kim's breakthrough did not go unnoticed. As she continued to rise in the ranks of the fashion world, she garnered attention from prominent fashion magazines, earning features in publications like Vogue, Elle, Harper's Bazaar. Her editorial spreads often highlighted her striking features and ability to embody different styles, further solidifying her status as a top model. In addition to showcasing the latest fashion, these spreads also told a story of a woman who was more than a pretty face, reflecting her strength, beauty, and multifaceted personality. Through her hard work and perseverance, Kim was nominated for several modeling awards, gaining recognition for her contributions to the industry. Each accolade she received served as a testament to her talent and determination, encouraging her to push boundaries and continue striving for success. Kim Porter's breakthrough in modeling was a personal triumph, but more than that, it was a significant shift in the fashion industry. As a black model, she played a crucial role in increasing the visibility and representation of women of color in high fashion. Her success helped pave the way for future generations of models, embodying the idea that beauty comes in various forms, and that diversity is essential in an industry often criticized for its lack of inclusivity. That's the thing that I don't understand. Why would you want to live in a world when basically one color is represented? It's like, if that's the case, it seemed like you guys would want to move to a whole entirely different part of the world where it just will be you, showcasing you. But look at nature. Don't you see the various vibrant, beautiful colors and different shapes and greenery? And it's just different. Fish. Look at the fish in the ocean. Different styles and colors. We're supposed to praise and enjoy our differences, not try to make everybody look the same. And then when you're in business and you're only catering to one group mainly, but then you're taking money from everywhere else. Let's continue. That was just my little spiel for the moment. Let's continue. Kim embraced her identity and used her platform to advocate for change within the fashion world. She sought to challenge the narrow standards of beauty that long dominated the industry, proving that talent, style, and charisma could transcend conventional norms. Her presence on runways and in campaigns sent a powerful message about the importance of representation, inspiring aspiring models from diverse backgrounds to pursue their dreams. Kim Porter's breakthrough in modeling marked the beginning of a remarkable journey that would see her become a prominent figure in the fashion world. Through hard work and dedication, Kim not only achieved her dreams but also left an indelible mark on the fashion landscape, becoming a symbol of empowerment for women of color everywhere. As she continued to build her career, Kim's influence would extend far beyond modeling, shaping her legacy in ways she could not yet foresee. And here's the thing, we're in 2024 and people are still fighting for change. Let's continue. Glitz, glamour, and struggles. Kim Porter's ascent in the fashion industry brought her face to face with a world that often seems like a fairy tale, characterized by glitz and glamour. However, beneath the surface of beauty and prestige lay a myriad of struggles that tested her resolve and shaped her identity as a model and woman in a fiercely competitive environment. High fashion had a dichotomy of life with the allure of the industry and the challenges that came with it. The fashion industry is often portrayed as a glamorous realm filled with sparkling lights, luxurious outfits, and elite events. A lot of this was true. For Kim, stepping into this world was like entering a dream. The excitement of attending runway shows, exclusive parties, and high-profile events created an exhilarating atmosphere that ignited her imagination and fueled her passion. As part of the fashion elite, she rubbed shoulders with top designers, photographers, and celebrities. Every photo shoot was an opportunity to transform into a new chapter, whether embodying the essence of high fashion for a Vogue editorial or exuding sophistication for a beauty campaign. Kim relished the chance to wear exquisite designer clothes adorned with intricate details and crafted from the finest fabrics. The adoration from fans and industry insiders alike was intoxicating, creating an environment where she felt powerful and celebrated. Yeah, that can be a drug, and if some people are not careful, they can let it go to their head and then pride before a fall. Let's continue. However, the glamour of the fashion world often came with immense pressure. Models were expected to adhere to strict standards of beauty, maintaining a particular body type and projecting a flawless image at all times. There was no such thing as being off work. The constant scrutiny regarding her appearance weighed heavily on Kim. She faced societal and industry pressures that dictated how she should look, dress, and even behave, all while navigating the challenging landscape of modeling. In an industry notorious for its emphasis on youth and perfection, Kim often grappled with insecurities. She was acutely aware that her worth was frequently measured by her physical appearance more than her talent or individuality. The unrelenting standards of beauty could lead to self-doubt. Models were often compared to one another in a world that prioritized a specific aesthetic. Kim worked hard to maintain her figure, engaging in strict diets and exercise regimens to keep up with the demands of the industry. But this also took a toll on her mental well-being. As Kim navigated the high fashion scene, she quickly learned that competition was fierce, even more than she imagined. Countless aspiring models were vying for the same opportunities, and the industry could be ruthless in its pursuit of perfection. Rejection became a part of her reality. She had to develop a thick skin to cope with the emotional roller coaster that came with auditioning for various roles. And I'm thinking her developing that thick skin in the model industry helped, kind of like worked against her when it came to dealing with people in her personal world. She took more than what she should have taken off people because she developed this thick skin. Let's go on. The competitive nature of the fashion industry also led to feelings of isolation among models. Despite being surrounded by other women in the same career path, there were moments when she felt alone in her struggle. Many models were reluctant to share their experiences or open up about their challenges. Weakness could be exploited and was hidden fiercely. In essence, the environment she worked in was one of secrecy and competition rather than camaraderie. Kim worked hard to maintain a positive mindset, but the pressure of the industry often made it challenging to forge genuine connections with her peers. In addition to the pressure of competition and beauty standards, Kim encountered the politics of the fashion industry. Relationships and networking played a significant role in determining who got jobs, which could sometimes overshadow talent and hard work. Kim had to navigate complex dynamics as she built her career, often finding herself in situations where success depended not just on her abilities, but also on her connections and visibility within the industry. Moreover, the fashion industry had a history of marginalizing black models, which presented additional challenges for Kim. She faced the reality of being part of the demographic that was often overlooked in favor of more conventional beauty standards. Despite the barriers, Kim remained determined to assert her identity and carve out a space for herself. She used her experiences to advocate for greater representation and inclusion in the fashion world, understanding that her success could open doors for other aspiring models of color. The balancing act. Life in the fashion industry required Kim to balance her professional ambitions with her personal life. As her career took off, she was thrust into the limelight, which created challenges in her relationships. Kim had to navigate the demands of a high-profile career while maintaining her sense of self and her personal connections. Despite the numerous challenges Kim faced, she discovered ways to find joy and fulfillment in her work. The excitement of landing a major campaign or walking in a prestigious show was a constant fuel for her modeling passion. You guys know the French meaning of prestigious? Let me share it with you right quick, right fast. Prestige is a French word which means deceit. Let's continue. Kim embraced the artistry of fashion, viewing each photo shoot as an opportunity to express herself creatively. She found solace in the transformation power of fashion, using it as a means to convey her identity and strength. Moreover, Kim's involvement in philanthropy efforts and her desire to give back to her community provided her with a sense of purpose that transcended the superficial aspects of the industry. She sought to use her platform to advocate for causes close to her heart, believing that her voice could make a difference. Kim Porter's journey through the glitz, glamour, and struggles of the fashion industry was a testament to her resilience and determination. While the allure of high fashion captivated her, the challenges she faced shaped her into a stronger, more empowered woman. Kim's ability to navigate the complexities of the industry, maintain her authenticity, and advocate for change made her a formidable presence in the fashion world. Through her experiences, she inspired others to embrace their uniqueness and strive for success, leaving an indelible mark on the industry she loved. Crossing paths with celebrities. As Kim Porter navigated her modeling career, she found herself crossing paths with some of the most influential and recognizable figures in the entertainment industry. Each encounter opened doors to new opportunities and experiences that would not only shape her professional trajectory, but also alter her personal life in significant ways. Entering the fashion industry exposed Kim to a glamorous world filled with high-profile personalities. The excitement of mingling with celebrities, fashion designers, and industry insiders created an electrifying atmosphere that fueled her aspirations. For Kim, these encounters were not just about basking in the spotlight, they were opportunities to learn, grow, and expand her network. The allure of celebrity culture was undeniable, yet it came with its own set of challenges and complexity. One of Kim's initial forays into the celebrity realm occurred at various fashion events and parties. as she attended glamorous galas and exclusive runaway shows, she began to interact with established names in the industry, including designers like Michael Kors, Marc Jacobs, as well as iconic models such as Naomi Campbell. These encounters were not meant to be chance meetings. They offered precious opportunities to network with established figures in the fashion world and gain insights into the industry. During these events, Kim showcased her charisma and charm, making lasting impressions that would benefit her career. She learned the importance of building relationships within the industry and the role that networking played in securing modeling contracts and endorsements. These early interactions set the stage for her eventual rise to prominence, illustrating how crucial connections were in the world of high fashion. Through her growing network of celebrity connections, Kim gained access to a myriad of opportunities. She collaborated with high-profile brands and designers, participated in charity events, and even ventured into acting. Her relationships with other celebrities often led to collaborations, further enhancing her visibility and credibility within the industry. For instance, her friendship with Jennifer Lopez and other prominent figures not only provided emotional support, but also opened doors for potential projects. Kim also understood the power of mentorship in the entertainment world. By cultivating relationships with established artists and professionals, she gained invaluable insights and advice that helped her navigate the complexities of her career. This support system was instrumental as she balanced the demands of modeling, parenting, and personal aspirations. The evolution of Kim's identity. As Kim traversed the world of high fashion and celebrity, she began to evolve into a multifaceted individual, blending her identity as a model and a woman. The experiences she gained from crossing paths with celebrities contributed to her growth, enabling her to redefine her sense of self amidst the pressures of fame. She recognized that her worth extended beyond her work and personal relationships, and she aimed to create a legacy that was uniquely her own. This realization fueled her ambitions, leading her to explore opportunities in fashion, designing, acting, and philanthropy. Kim didn't want to be just a glamorous, stunning figure in the spotlight. She aimed to much more than that, to be a role model for other young women navigating similar paths. While the beauty of the fashion and entertainment industry captivated her, it was the relationships she built and the lessons she learned that ultimately shaped her identity. Even as she navigated the complexities of fame, Kim remained grounded in her values. She used her platform to inspire others while forging her path in a world often dictated by public perception. Her journey illustrates that true success comes not just from the glitz and glamour, but from the ability to remain authentic in the face of scrutiny. Now, that will be it. I read the prologue, chapter 1 through 3. And what I'm going to do is put a pin in it. And depending on the response or reaction to this video, the comments, the likes, I may put out part 2. But if I don't see too much of a reaction off of this video, I might not put out a part 2. And I'm not like one of those content creators that's like, oh my God, I'm only doing it for the views. No, I mean, this takes time and work, folks. It really does. It takes time for me to put this together, put it on digital, edit it, and what have you. And I'm not complaining. I enjoy this, but I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Come on. Let's be realistic, y'all. So it depends on the reaction of this video. If I see a positive, if I see that you guys are really feeling this, the views are there, the comments and the liking and the sharing is there, that's gonna let me know that you want more. So your reaction to this video lets me know that you want more, right? Okay. So thank you guys for your time. Those who listened to the full video, thank you so much. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.